Alright, hey, I got another knife for you to review. I got this one before Christmas, along with the uh, rat one. The review will be coming. This is just a redo. I already had a review of it, but putting it on a better camera. Well, let's start out with the knife. It's got the same. This is the Gator 2, by the way. I had the first one, which I wasn't happy with. I'll tell you in the video. Next, this one has the same craton handle with, well, not the same, but it's the same material, and it's got the gator skin, like all the Gator products in the Gator line. It's got a big lanyard hole, which I like. It can fit paracord lanyards in there easily. If you can see from that side, the handle is it contours your hand very nicely. And it's got double choil, which is different from the first one, which just has one, and it is all just the same. It's not higher or lower. This one also has a hole on the blade to open it one-handed, but you can't flick it open just because it's tight. But this is really comfortable. Probably like the most comfortable knife I own. Little pin also. I wish they would have changed it, but it's double-sided torque screw like the first one, and I couldn't tighten this at all. No stainless steel liners, but it's a lockback. There's a new design on it where it's not as open. Like from this side you can't even see it. Like on the first one, the lockback is more exposed, so it's easier to close. And I guess this is like a safety thing so that you don't accidentally close it while gripping it, but I've never found that happen on this knife. So it makes it harder for you to close it. Close the lock, but it's fine. It's got a little bit of jimping here on the craton and back here, which is useless, doesn't work at all. The blade has a little thumb ramp here, which kind of works, kind of doesn't. If the jimping was a little better, it might have, but the ramp's pretty small, so. The blade is 420 high carbon steel. It's a downgrade from the first one, which has 154 cm. But there's also a plus. You can sharpen this easier, and Gerber's probably, like if you had a 420 on like a cheap knife, it probably sucks, but Gerber probably does a pretty good heat treatment on their knives, so it's not terrible. And the thing is, the 54 cm, if you're like cutting a lot of hard stuff, like if you hit like a knot or something, like say on a fixed blade, if you have 154 cm and you hit a knot while batoning or chopping, the knife's pretty much gonna chip because it's brittle, just like D2. So that's a good thing about this, especially since I'm using this in the outdoors. Blade is from here where the grind starts is hollow grind. So it kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but if you run your finger, you can feel it kind of go down and then back up to the edge, kind of like a bowl type. Use a magnifying glass. Found that works pretty good. Cutlery level uses it. Jeez, magnifying glass. Gerber and the logo. Portland, Oregon, USA. That's another thing I like about Gerber, even though some of their knives are nice, some of their knives aren't so nice. They're made in the USA. This knife's decent. It was about $28. And there's a lot of options. You can get this in serrated, plain edge. You can get it with a gut hook on the front, that's connected to the blade. You can get that gut hook partially or plain edge. You can get partially plain edge with a separate gut hook. It's like a little skeletonized thing you hold, and it's got a little hook on it. And the place I ordered this from, yourcornerstore.com, they for some reason didn't have this, so like they automatically switched my order to that one. It's about $4 or $5 more, but they came back with this whenever I was about to order it, so that's good. That gut hook would be pretty nice for a hunter's, and the sheath comes with a little pocket in the back that you can put it, just like the Leatherman sheath, where you can put the bits. I haven't used this yet. I haven't gone out in the woods to use it yet since I got it. Busy, kind of like Christmas was yesterday, Christmas Eve, and like didn't really want to go out during those because very sharp. It's kind of got it's not really straight here. I don't know, maybe just because it starts a little high here. Pretty good belly on it compared to the first one, which is just like a straight and then the belly. I really wish I got the clip point, because now that looking at this, the drop point kind of looks ugly, and this knife is bad. Wouldn't recommend it. I'd recommend the second one though. This came with no side to blade play and kind of just a little click, kind of like movement inside the lock. I mean, I think Nothing Fancy said his Spyderco did that, so this isn't going to close on, especially for how hard it is just to close it myself with the lock. Good outdoor knife paired with like something. This would be, I don't know how good it would be like game skinning, since if you get like guts and stuff in there, it's pretty much impossible to get out. That's pretty much my review of the Gerber Gator 2.